That was a full-on slaughterhouse. A lubrication, a baptism, and a total unadulterated freelance slot. I don't even know what the hell to call it. Basically, Werder Bremen got sliced, diced, and spliced. I'm liking this Bayern. This Bayern look very dangerous. They're more efficient. They are much more precise. And there is so much good stuff that I saw from them. I mean, for Werder Bremen, if you're playing against a team that of the level of Bayern, you've got to be much more aggressive. Not fouling people or breaking legs, but you've got to be more aggressive. You've got to press people. And you have to have a game plan for counter-attacking. You have to have a game plan of getting into attacking areas in 3 to 4 passes. There was no game plan for them. But from Bayern, I mean, you start off with Lewandowski. The guy was all over the place. And now you're seeing Lewandowski far more involved in attacks. He was on the wing. He was making runs. He was doing 1-2s with Muller. And that was the big question I had, is that what will Lewandowski do? How will he fit into this system as well? Muller also was also doing his thing. He was also dangerous. And I think, what Ancelotti is trying to work on is perhaps forming some sort of a partnership and a better understanding between the two, because I don't think under Pep there was really that kind of symbiosis between Muller and Lewandowski. I think Ancelotti is trying to get that right. But you're looking at the midfield again, Vidal was, and Vidal was a beast in there, because he was making runs from deep. He was collecting the balls from the midfield and just making very clever passes, always keeping the ball moving, and he was like the catalyst and the engine that was really getting Bayern flowing. Even old man Alonso, great goal that he scored, but again, he played a very important role, being like the pivot in that midfield and just being that immovable force just to give the midfield some identity and some semblance. But I think the standout guy, you all know who he is. I mean, Alaba played great, Thiago played great, Bart Simpson. I keep telling people, and people have insulted me about this, I said Bart Simpson, in my view, is the best right back of all time. And people say, well, what the hell? He's the best right back of all time. And people would have been confused because Pep decided that he was better as a defensive midfielder. Ancelotti said, screw that. I'm going to put Bart Simpson back in his natural position. And Bart Simpson, for me, the guy was one of the men of the matches. I mean, he showed people why he is such a demon in this position. The runs he makes, combinations, his intelligence to always find space, his intelligence to get past players, to drift past players, to know when to receive the pass as well. Defending, we already know that as a defender, the guy is precise, his tackling is always on point, but it's what he brings to the attack, which is what Ancelotti wants. What he brings to the attack is amazing, because he's a great crosser of the ball and he understands the movements of his players inside the box. And the very fact that he hardly scores many goals, and the first match he scores a goal, a very nice goal, shows you that, man, Ancelotti, maybe Ancelotti really is the MVP of this game. And I think what you're seeing from Bayern and the difference from Pep is a Bayern who, as I said before, these guys can counter-attack. These guys will play 1-2s, and they were always probing. And you're looking at Hummels as well. He's also been given the free rein to move forward and to play balls from deep. But you're seeing a Bayern Munich who, they are constantly trying to create a chance with as less passes as possible. There is a continuous effort to say, let's probe. Whereas with Pep, it was pass. But with Ancelotti, he says, I believe in your skill. I believe in your individual skill. Express yourself. And you're seeing that guys like Lewandowski, Vidal, Alaba, these guys are expressing themselves. Yes, they have a system to work in, but Ancelotti is forming an equilibrium between, this is my system, but still play football. You are footballers. I believe in you. I trust in you. And go out there and get me a goal. I'm not going to overcoach you. I'm not going to be overbearing, because I believe in your skill. Because I've been a player before. I know that too much coaching can really lead to removing those kinds of random occurrences, which can lead to amazing goals and amazing opportunities created. So this Bayern is a lot more dynamic, a lot more interesting to watch, a lot more direct, a lot more dangerous. And on this evidence, yes, Werder Bremen are rubbish. I mean, like, very facts. I mean, I said 2-0, but they decided to give me a lot more than that. But still, first game, I thought that it would take a while for them to get into their groove. I'm seeing a groove here. I'm seeing a consistency here. And if Bayern don't get any key injuries, Dortmund, Leverkusen, Mönchengladbach, you have a hell of a lot of work to do, because Bayern, these boys ain't no joke. Now it's time to tune into the best podcast in our galaxy. I checked, it is the best podcast in the galaxy. It's Talking Tactics. You can head to the main website and click on the icon at the top that will take you into the Talking Tactics podcast, which you can find on SoundCloud and on the iTunes iStore. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know about the iTunes store. So that's where you can catch us. Remember to like the podcast, to retweet it, to share it. And we always record it every Monday, and we put it out every Tuesday. So follow us on Twitter as well to get in your questions, so we can answer your questions as well for it. Bada bing bang. Follow that damn Talking Tactics, Bet podcast with your man Double H on your boy Daniel Tillock. Peace.